So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack, with many shaky defences about, getting the right part.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Luka is herring after that one. And the counter is on. Now this could be a chance. Rodri. Dembele. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. He's found a way through. Oh, easy pickings there.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Locatelli.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Kostic. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away? Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! That's a decent clearance. Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Grimaldo ready to try one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Good ball, good Luka! Rudiger gets it clear. And the pass is intercepted. Some resolute defending there. It's a searching pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham. De Bruyne, spread out to the left. Dembele going full tilt down the left. He's having a shot! And that was very necessary.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Kostic. He's in a great position here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pass is just off target. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Looking for options for movement. Rodri. No, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Lewandowski. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Locatelli. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Dembele. That's a nicely shaped ball. There's no flag! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Locatelli. Now he's got space here. Oh, played right into his path. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's being urged to shoot. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that has been clubbed away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Knocks it into space. Kostic is wide and looking to get onto this. It's a mighty effort! And he's there to belt it away. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's on it. Can he get away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Plays a sharp little ball here. Kostic. And that should get the job done. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Here comes another cross. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Rudiger has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Locatelli. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on it.
Shot at goal! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Substitution for Manchester United.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 13, Van Dijk.
Szoboszlai attempts a clearance. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. Header! And it's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Chance, surely! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's going to go a long way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hakimi. Alexander-Arnold. Pass somewhat off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Choosing. Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 6, Kostic. Number 19, Reece James. Coming on the field.
Chance for a
number
shot!
21,
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their third corner. And he's there to clear it. Pedri. Rodri. Hakimi picks it up out wide. Mendes gets good. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
They came, they saw.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hernandez calmly anticipates. Bellingham. And it's Lewandowski. And that could set him on his way. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. De Bruyne. Oh, that was vital. Now, can they get him away? And it's Bellingham. He has a look up.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, super ball. Alexander-Arnold pinches it off him. Szoboszlai. Now it's Thuram. Searching pass he's played there. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele, and the counter is on. And it's Kostic. Luka.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
James promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. Thuram with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Mbappe threads one in. Van der Ven deals with that. Chance for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Lewandowski certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe! There's the shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Lewandowski really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Nicely weighted ball. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's chosen to go back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's aimed into the middle. He rises! Now that looks a decent ball. He was under real pressure there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Shot could be on. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And the finish! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, they can break here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Rodri. Good shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant...
And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. Dembele. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ball's gone out of play. Locatelli cuts it out. De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Grimaldo for Kostic. Can he get it through? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now he's off and running. Oh, it's Dembele. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Luka. Kostic. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. Grimaldo. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Mbappe. James gets across to intercept that. Now it's Thuram. No way through there. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Szoboszlai. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Thuram. Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Locatelli. Bellingham. De Bruyne.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17. Coming on the field is
Grimaldo.
Number 11. Substitution.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Alexander-Arnold goes steaming forward. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Bellingham, looking for the run. Hakimi delivers the ball. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Grimaldo. Locatelli. Szoboszlai. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pedri. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So is this the start of a comeback? Szoboszlai. That pass has been well intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Szoboszlai. Locatelli. And he's running through. Thuram receives decent chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Bellingham running with the ball. That's good running with the ball. Grimaldo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has not gone well. And the pass is intercepted. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, cracking ball. Real chance! And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
This is a hard one to take.
How would you summarise
but
what
we'll
we've
be
seen
back
today then, Jim?
stronger.
Manchester
Won't we?
United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And here's Lewandowski. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Played back in. Delivery, it's a mighty effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away? And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. He has found the way through. Looking for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries a shot! It's their second corner of the game. A header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Lewandowski is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Probing pass. That is good alertness. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Grimaldo. And it's Bellingham. Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Time and again they are repelled. Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine interception. Manchester United have their third corner. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to clear it. Corner number 4 coming up here. There's the shot! De Bruyne wins the duel this time, looking for options for movement. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's a very... And the shot! Just eases him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted.
Added time.
And it's hoisted clear. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle. And
there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's Lewandowski. Great vision. Look at the space here. And they've got rid. Nicked it back promptly. Quality ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a cute ball. Well read, nice interception. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Picked out brilliantly. He can get that clear. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Alexander-Arnold. That's tidy. Good ball, good take. And that's a good... He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United go into the lead. Almost an hour gone. Back into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Mbappe, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, every...
There's the shot! Well, now it's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Deflected behind for a corner kick. They're up to 5 corners now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a decent clearance. Thuram and Alexander-Arnold. Onana. Nicely shaped ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Mbappe! And that's been won straight back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Grimaldo. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Well, he seems to be operating on a wavelength all of his own. I don't know what he was trying then.
Alexander-Arnold. Thuram. Vinicius Junior, and he cuts out the supply.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Kostic.
And here's Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution in progress.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And he's there to belt it away. And they're quick to get it back. Looking for the run. And this is Lewandowski. And the finish! It's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just...
Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught and shot a goal! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And another try! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Rodri. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match. Now for some training ground graft.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.